Did you know that the ancient Stoics believed mastering your energy could transform not just your mindset, but your entire life? In today's fast-paced world, finding ways to harness and direct our energy effectively is crucial. This video will explore specific strategies that can enhance your mental clarity, boost your productivity, and improve your overall well-being. These are methods I've personally tested and integrated into my daily life, bringing significant changes. Get comfortable and let's dive into these transformative insights. If you appreciate what we're doing here, a simple favor I'll ask from you is to hit the subscribe button. Stick around as I'll share actionable steps and personal stories that illustrate these practices in action. Without further ado, let's get started and uncover the secrets to mastering your energy with practical Stoic wisdom. Mastering your energy with selective learning. Have you ever stopped to consider what influences your energy every day? Think about it. The books you read, the music you listen to, even the conversations you engage in. This is the powerful concept of selective learning, and how it's not just about filtering out the noise, but consciously choosing sources that enrich our lives, align with our values, and enhance our energy. This approach is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, which teaches us to focus our efforts only on things within our control and that contribute positively to our personal growth. Let's pull from a personal journey I once shared. It was a quest to declutter not just my physical space, but my mental environment as well. This wasn't about shedding old belongings, but rather about refining my mental inputs based on the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who famously said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." I started questioning every piece of information I consumed. Does this serve me? Does it align with my goals? Is it making me a better person? This process isn't about being elitist or dismissive of certain types of knowledge. Rather, it's about ensuring there's a strong alignment between what we consume and our life's direction. I once made a major shift from listening to any trending podcast to selecting ones that specifically nurtured my growth. These podcasts weren't just fillers for the silence during a long drive. They transformed my commutes into moments of profound learning and reflection. And what about the company we keep? The Stoics placed great emphasis on surrounding ourselves with people who embody the traits we aspire to develop. Following this advice, I started cultivating relationships with mentors and peers whose lives reflected their commitment to ethical living and purposeful achievement. These individuals weren't necessarily the most vocal or publicly recognized, but they were genuine practitioners of their values. Being selective also extends to being critical of the information we consume, especially in an era flooded with data. I've adopted a practice of scrutinizing every source for its credibility, integrity, and alignment with Stoic virtues like wisdom, justice, temperance, and courage. This critical lens helps in making decisions that are not swayed by the transient, but are grounded in enduring principles. I encourage you to examine your own inputs, the ideas you absorb, the voices you listen to, and the philosophies you allow to shape your thoughts. Are they contributing to a virtuous life? Are they enhancing your energy in a way that you truly master it, not just manage it? Remember, each piece of information you consume subtly shapes your character and your destiny. The Stoics' Guide to Enduring Life's Marathon. In the journey of life, just like in a marathon, the path isn't always straight or free of obstacles. The Stoic view on this is profoundly insightful. They teach us that life, at its core, is about endurance. This isn't just about the capacity to withstand hardship, but about embracing it as a necessary component of achieving anything worthwhile. Stoicism doesn't promise an easy life. Rather, it offers a framework for maintaining inner peace and resilience in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. Consider the metaphor of the marathon. In a literal marathon, runners don't sprint all the way. They pace themselves, they manage their energy wisely, and most importantly, they keep moving forward, mile after mile. Similarly, in life, Stoicism teaches us the importance of pacing ourselves, managing our personal energies, and enduring through hardships. It's not the speed at which we move that matters most, but our persistence, our commitment to keep going no matter the pace. Now, let's bring this closer to home with a practical example. Think about any long-term project you've undertaken. Maybe it was earning a degree, climbing the career ladder, or building a relationship. These aren't sprints, they're marathons. There are moments of fatigue, doubt, and wanting to give up. But here's where Stoic endurance shines. It's about recognizing that these challenges are part of the course. They are not roadblocks, but signs that you are on the path of growth. Stoics like Seneca would say that it is not the absence of challenges that makes us successful, but our response to them. This perspective shifts how we view our personal and professional lives. Instead of expecting a smooth ride, we prepare ourselves for a varied terrain. We learn to conserve our energy for the long haul, to use our resources wisely, and to remain steadfast in our commitments. And just like marathon runners have their strategies to cope with physical exhaustion, we can develop mental strategies to handle psychological stresses. For example, practicing daily meditation or journaling can be our way of training for the long-term challenges. Moreover, enduring through a marathon requires not just physical stamina, but a powerful mental game. This aligns with the Stoic practice of focusing on what we can control: our thoughts, our reactions, and our attitudes. Just as a runner focuses on their breathing and stride, ignoring the cheering or the other runners, we too can focus on our own actions and reactions rather than getting distracted by external circumstances. In embracing this Stoic marathon mindset, we also learn to appreciate the journey itself, not just the finish line. There's beauty in the struggle, growth in the challenge, and joy in the perseverance. This doesn't mean we don't aim to win. It means we understand that every step, every breath, and every moment of persistence is a victory in itself. Practical Stoicism for everyday resilience. The concept of the marathon, deeply entrenched in Stoicism, is a powerful metaphor that we can apply to virtually every aspect of our lives. It's not merely about endurance in the face of adversity, but also about the steady, disciplined pursuit of our goals, no matter the domain, be it personal development, career advancement, or maintaining relationships. Say you're starting a new business. The excitement and adrenaline rush of the initial phase can feel a lot like the start of a race. Everyone's cheering, you're pumped up, and the energy is high. However, as the race progresses, the crowds thin, the cheers diminish, and you find yourself on a long, quiet stretch of road. This is where the marathon concept truly kicks in. It's about keeping your pace even when the initial excitement has worn off. It's about committing to your business plan, refining your strategies, and persistently overcoming the hurdles that come your way. In Stoicism, there's a strong emphasis on focusing on what can be controlled and letting go of what cannot. Applying this to our business example, you might not be able to control market trends or economic downturns, but you can control your response to these challenges. This might mean adjusting your business model, finding innovative solutions, or simply deciding to keep pushing through with perseverance and resilience. Or consider personal fitness, a journey I've embarked on and shared over the years. Achieving a fitness goal is a marathon, not a sprint. It's not about drastic diets or extreme workout regimens. Instead, it's about integrating moderate, sustainable habits over time. The Stoic approach here would be to set realistic, achievable goals and then persist day after day. It's about the daily discipline of choosing healthier meals, committing to regular physical activity, and not getting discouraged by day-to-day fluctuations in weight or performance. Here, the Stoic practice of equanimity, maintaining a calm and even-tempered approach, helps immensely. Another key aspect of applying the marathon concept is in our relationships. Whether with friends, family, or partners, relationships are long-term commitments that require patience, understanding, and continuous effort. They require us to sometimes accept people's flaws and our own, to communicate effectively, and to grow together through diverse life experiences. Stoicism teaches us that not every disagreement needs to be a conflict, and not every conflict needs to be a crisis. It's about the long-term view, building and maintaining strong bonds through consistent care and mutual respect. In all these scenarios, the underlying Stoic principle remains the same: perseverance. It's about not being swayed by temporary setbacks or fleeting successes, but remaining steadfast in your path. Just like a marathon runner who adjusts their stride according to the terrain, but keeps their eyes fixed on the distant horizon, we too must adjust our methods and strategies without losing sight of our larger goals. The marathon concept encourages us to think long-term, act with purpose, and live with intention. It's a reminder that worthwhile achievements require time, patience, and persistent effort. Whether we're talking about personal goals, professional endeavors, or relationships, applying this Stoic philosophy helps us navigate life with resilience and wisdom. Cultivating integrity and leadership. Integrity and leadership are not just lofty ideals. They are practical virtues that can guide us in our daily actions and decisions, much like a compass steering a ship through stormy seas. Stoicism, at its core, teaches us that these virtues are essential for living a life of purpose and meaning. They're not about asserting dominance or moral superiority, but about consistently aligning our actions with our values. Consider the role of integrity in our personal lives. It's not just about telling the truth when it's convenient, but also about being honest with ourselves and others, even when it's difficult. It's about making choices that aren't just good for us, but right for everyone involved. I remember a time when I faced a tough decision in my career. I was offered a lucrative project that would have been great for my bank account, but didn't align with my ethical standards. Choosing to turn it down was a real test of my integrity. It was a moment where the Stoic teaching that wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants resonated deeply with me. The decision to reject the offer didn't just keep my conscience clear, but also reinforced my reputation as someone who doesn't compromise on core values for short-term gains. Leadership, similarly, is often misunderstood. It's not about titles or positions, it's about influence and the ability to guide others towards a better future. In the Stoic sense, leadership is about setting an example. It's about embodying the virtues you wish to see in others, like courage, justice, moderation, and wisdom. Let's say you're leading a team at work. True leadership is shown by how you handle pressure, how you treat your team members, and how you approach problems. It's about showing up, not just physically, but emotionally and ethically. It's about being a steady presence, a source of support, and a beacon of accountability. Stoicism teaches us to lead by example and to be the change we wish to see. This is incredibly powerful because when people see you living out your values, they are more likely to be influenced positively. This doesn't mean being perfect. Rather, it means being genuine and admitting mistakes when they happen. It's about striving to improve not only yourself, but also helping others around you to grow. Moreover, these virtues have a ripple effect. By practicing integrity and leadership in your own life, you inspire others to do the same. This creates a culture of trust and respect, whether it's within your family, your workplace, or your community. Each act of integrity is a stone thrown into a pond, creating ripples that extend far beyond the initial splash. In embracing these Stoic virtues, we find that leadership and integrity are deeply interconnected. You lead effectively by living truthfully. You inspire trust by being trustworthy. This alignment of thought, word, and deed is what builds lasting relationships and ultimately a fulfilling life. Navigating doubts with strategic Stoic planning. Doubts can be like shadows in the corners of our minds, creeping in when decisions need to be made or when challenges appear insurmountable. Stoicism, with its pragmatic and grounded approach, offers a powerful tool to dispel these doubts: meticulous planning. This Stoic practice isn't about predicting the future, but preparing for it in a way that aligns with our inner virtues and principles, ensuring that we're not swayed by fleeting emotions or external pressures. Imagine you're faced with a significant life decision, perhaps changing careers or moving to a new city. These moments often bring a surge of doubts. What if things don't work out? What if I regret my decision? This is where Stoic planning comes into play. It involves stepping back and evaluating the situation, not just from a place of fear, but from a standpoint of wisdom. What are the actual risks? What are the potential benefits? Stoicism teaches us to break down these decisions into manageable parts, to look at them through the lens of reason rather than emotion. For instance, when I was contemplating a major career shift, the uncertainty was overwhelming. Instead of succumbing to doubt, I turned to Stoic planning. I listed all possible outcomes, both good and bad, and then I planned for each scenario. I asked myself, what is the worst that can happen, and how can I prepare for it? This methodical approach helped transform my abstract fears into concrete steps I could manage. It wasn't just about mitigating risks, but also about reinforcing my resolve by preparing for all conceivable challenges. Moreover, Stoic planning involves setting realistic goals and creating a step-by-step roadmap to achieve them. This process itself is therapeutic because it shifts your focus from worrying about what might go wrong to actively working on what you can make right. For example, if your goal is to become more financially stable, Stoic planning would involve setting a budget, identifying ways to reduce unnecessary expenses, and perhaps finding additional sources of income. Each step is clear, achievable, and rooted in practicality. Another crucial aspect of Stoic planning is the preparation for emotional responses. Stoics are well aware that even the best plans can lead to unexpected outcomes. Therefore, they also prepare mentally for how to handle disappointments or setbacks. This is done through practices like negative visualization, where you imagine the worst-case scenario and mentally prepare for it. This might sound pessimistic, but it's actually about cultivating resilience and emotional stability. By considering these possibilities, you're less likely to be shaken if they do occur. Stoic planning also means revisiting and adjusting your plans as needed. It's about being flexible and adaptable, not rigidly attached to one path. Life is unpredictable, and our plans must be dynamic enough to accommodate changes. This adaptability is a key virtue in Stoicism, allowing us to maintain our composure and purpose, even when external conditions shift. Building resilience through Stoic persistence. Persistence is a core virtue in Stoicism, and it's something that truly comes to life when we're tested by the trials and tribulations of our daily lives. Stoic persistence isn't about blind stubbornness or merely gritting your teeth and bearing it. It's about maintaining your course despite the challenges, knowing why you're enduring, and understanding the greater purpose behind your actions. Imagine you're working on a long-term project. Something that's close to your heart, like writing a book, perhaps. The initial excitement gets you started, the ideas flow, and the pages begin to fill. But then, as often happens, the momentum slows. You face writer's block, criticism, or other distractions. This is where Stoic persistence shines. It's not about pushing through mindlessly, but about returning to your desk day after day, realigning yourself with your goal of completing that book, and reminding yourself why it matters to you. This form of persistence is deeply philosophical. It draws from the Stoic belief that our actions must be purposeful and aligned with our virtues. When you persist with a task, it's not just about finishing what you started, it's about embodying the virtues of discipline, resilience, and courage. These aren't just abstract qualities, but practical tools that guide your actions. For instance, discipline helps you set and stick to a daily writing schedule. Resilience allows you to bounce back from setbacks, and courage lets you share your writing with the world, despite the fear of judgment. Moreover, Stoic persistence teaches us to focus on the process rather than the outcome. This shift in focus is powerful. Think about training for a marathon. If you fixate only on the finish line, the training can become a daunting, overwhelming task. But if you focus on each run, each step you take, and find joy in the improvement of your endurance and skill, the process becomes more fulfilling. The goal remains important, but it is the day-to-day persistence that will get you there, and that becomes rewarding in itself. This approach can be applied to overcoming personal struggles as well. Whether you're dealing with a tough job, a challenging relationship, or personal health issues, the Stoic way isn't to simply hang in there, but to actively engage with the situation with wisdom and virtue. It's about asking yourself, what can this situation teach me? How can I grow from this? This mindset transforms obstacles into opportunities, turning the trials we endure into chances to reinforce our character and deepen our understanding of life. And remember, Stoic persistence isn't a solitary journey. While the philosophy teaches self-reliance, it also values community and support. Sharing your struggles, seeking advice, and learning from others are all part of the Stoic path. By doing so, you not only reinforce your own resilience, but also contribute to the resilience of others. Enhancing self-leadership with Stoic reflection. Reflecting on one's own actions and decisions through the lens of Stoic principles offers a transformative perspective on integrity and self-leadership. This form of reflection isn't just an idle pastime. It's an active, purposeful practice that shapes how we view ourselves and how we interact with the world around us. Stoicism teaches us that integrity is not merely about being honest or morally upright. It's about consistency between what we believe, say, and do. It's about aligning our inner virtues with our outward actions. Imagine you're facing a typical day with its usual pressures and temptations to take shortcuts or make compromises. Here, Stoic reflection becomes a vital tool. It allows you to pause and ask yourself, am I acting according to my principles? Am I treating others as I would like to be treated? This isn't about judging yourself harshly or aiming for perfection, but about striving for personal congruence. When you reflect on your day through a Stoic lens, you focus on areas where you were able to maintain your integrity and also on moments where you might have faltered. This isn't to dwell on the mistakes, but to understand them and learn how to improve. Self-leadership, another key aspect of Stoic philosophy, involves leading oneself with as much dedication and discipline as one would lead others. It's about self-regulation and self-motivation. Consider the discipline required to maintain healthy habits or to work steadily towards personal goals. Each decision to wake up early for a morning run or to choose a healthy meal over a quick, less nutritious option requires self-leadership. It's about making choices that might not provide immediate gratification, but are beneficial in the long run. This type of Stoic reflection also encourages us to be mindful of our emotional responses. Stoics are known for their emphasis on controlling reactions to external circumstances. When you find yourself in a stressful situation, whether it's at work or in personal relationships, the practice of reflecting on your responses helps you remain composed and responsive rather than reactive. You learn to ask yourself, is my response proportionate to the situation? Am I letting external factors dictate my mood and behavior? This mindful awareness is a form of self-leadership because it puts you in control of your inner state, not the circumstances. Moreover, Stoic reflection fosters a sense of personal accountability. It reminds us that while we may not control external events, we have full control over our values and commitments. When you reflect on your actions and their alignment with Stoic virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation, you are effectively taking stock of your moral and ethical framework. This daily inventory helps ensure that you are living in a way that not only brings personal satisfaction, but also contributes positively to those around you. In practicing these reflections, we not only affirm our commitment to living virtuously, but also enhance our capability to lead ourselves with integrity. We become role models, not by preaching virtues, but by practicing them. Each act of reflection deepens our understanding and our ability to apply Stoic principles to modern life. Embracing the long-term journey. As we wrap up our discussion today, it's important to remember that embracing the long-term journey of life is fundamental to practicing Stoicism. This philosophy isn't about quick fixes or instant gratification. It's about viewing each experience, challenge, and decision as part of a broader narrative that shapes who we are and who we become. This perspective helps us see beyond the immediacy of our desires or discomforts, focusing instead on enduring principles and long-lasting fulfillment. Stoicism teaches us the value of patience and the importance of viewing life as a continuum, not a series of disconnected events. When we adopt this long-view philosophy, our daily hassles and hurdles begin to seem less daunting. This is because we're no longer just reacting to life as it happens. We're actively weaving a rich tapestry that represents our lived philosophy. Every thread, be it a challenge overcome or a lesson learned, adds depth and color to the overall picture. Consider how this approach transforms our understanding of success and failure. In the Stoic view, what matters isn't just the outcome, but the process, the manner in which we pursue our goals and handle setbacks. By focusing on the long term, we learn not to be overly elated by success or unduly discouraged by failure. Instead, we come to appreciate each step of our journey as an opportunity to practice virtue, to grow, and to refine our character. This long-term journey also encourages us to remain humble and teachable. Stoicism doesn't claim to have all the answers, but instead offers tools to help us navigate life with wisdom and dignity. Embracing this journey means being open to learning, adapting and evolving as we gain more experiences. It's about recognizing that wisdom isn't static. It deepens and expands as we continue to engage with the world and reflect on our interactions. Moreover, embracing the long-term journey aligns with the Stoic practice of focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. This isn't about resignation, but about empowerment. It frees us from the unnecessary stress of trying to control the uncontrollable and allows us to invest our energy in actions and attitudes that truly enrich our lives and the lives of those around us. In practical terms, This might mean choosing to invest time in relationships that are nurturing and supportive, pursuing careers that align with our values, or dedicating ourselves to causes that we believe in. Each choice is a brick in the foundation of a life well lived, a life that reflects our deepest convictions and highest aspirations. Thank you all for joining me today in exploring these Stoic principles. Remember, the journey is long, but each step is a chance to reinforce who we are and what we stand for. Let's keep building, learning, and growing together. If you found this discussion enriching, consider watching one of the suggested videos on your screen to delve deeper into the practical applications of Stoicism in everyday life.